Alrighty, today we have two credit card companies in Israel will now allow card holders to purchase Bitcoin. Increased exposure, increased adoption, bullish institutional activity for Bitcoin, crypto, and currency currently. Starting off today's video a little bit differently here, doing the intro in front of the crypto bubbles, weekly bubbles, showing that there is green to be seen across the market. Lots of projects recovering nicely here, bouncing off of, potentially significant support. Feel free to skip through the video with the included chapters and timestamps to, jump right to the analysis aspects of today's video. But we're going to go over Bitcoin. We have XRP, and we're going to cover coin symbol KNC, or the Kyber network, which has been experiencing some tremendous upside here recently. Starting off here, it would appear under the influence of bearish robos trading sideways at resistance. Technically, overhead 46 cents is still resistance until daily candles can find themselves opening and closing with wicks and bodies above it. We are looking for an entry for our 20% support-based investment ratio. Overhead, as I mentioned, 46 cents. If that were to become support, you can use that as your 20% support-based investment ratio level. Or down below, we have 30 cents waiting to hopefully give us a good time here. We are looking for bullish interactions with it, though the strongest horizontal support level, the level that we do anticipate continued interaction toward as robos are currently bearish, is going to be that 25-cent level. So at the moment, you can comfortably invest 20% at 25 cents or at 46 cents, whichever one comes first. Hopefully we can find significant support off of 30 cents, just a key level we have visualized along the way. We will invest 50% when two of our chosen three robos become bullish again. We're looking for instances similar to back in July of last year here, where XRP proceeded to experience some tremendous gains. Would appear 92% in upside after bullish robo advisors came into play. We have several instances of gains here after bullish robos. We always go with the flow of crypto, and we watch out for EngineeringRobo. No matter the situation, we always wait for the confirmations. And so currently, we have just been saved from this crippling correction that has followed bearish robos coming into play back in April. And we have been saved from a dramatic 52% in downside that has followed. So 50% can be invested when EngineeringRobo returns to a bullish state, 20% at support, and 30% will be invested when daily candles find themselves opening and closing above this solid descending trend line, which does encompass a wide range of price action and extends out quite far. I do not anticipate XRP trading sideways until this descending trend line. We may experience upward momentum prior to, though nothing is impossible, and we always go with the flow of crypto. Let me know down below your thoughts and feelings on XRP here in the crypto sphere during times of extreme fear. Are you buying these dips, or are you waiting for further confirmations? Financial companies in Israel are increasingly moving into cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, with two competing credit card firms working on Bitcoin investment and cashback features. Two Israel-based credit card companies, Max and Isracard, have inked partnerships with crypto-related platforms in order to allow cardholders to purchase Bitcoin. Max announced a collaboration with the local crypto broker Bits of Gold to launch a crypto-enabled card called MaxBack Crypto. According to Max's official website, the card will offer cashback opportunities in Bitcoin, as well as the option to buy Bitcoin through a clearing agreement, Bits of Gold. Formerly known as Leumi card, my apologies on that pronunciation as well, Max is one of the largest credit card processors and issuers in Israel and a major non-banking financial institution. The firm reportedly issued 1.6 million credit cards and provides clearing services to more than 40,000 merchants. Max's competitor, Isracard Group, is one of the biggest credit card companies in Israel, offering credit clearing services to 4 major credit card brands, including American Express, MasterCard, Visa, and Isracard. Isracard specifically partnered with, I'm going to pre-apologize if I butcher this pronunciation, but Altschuler's crypto-focused subsidiary, Alt Schuler Shaham Horizon, to allow ISRA card holders to purchase Bitcoin directly via its credit card. This firm has expressed interest in Bitcoin investments before, with the firm investing $100 million into the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust in 2020. So, during times of extreme fear here, we still see continued, in my opinion, bullish institutional activity in and around the crypto sphere here, while extreme downside and sideways is plaguing the market in the immediate short term. In my opinion, I see this as a necessary evil we have to undergo before we can continue our very euphoric, still intact uptrend that I believe is in play. We've had a very bullish 2020 for Bitcoin. We've had, in my opinion, a bullish but sideways 2021. And this downside we've experienced in 2022 is, a necessary, dip, a pullback, some retracements to allow for the continuation of the, multi-hundreds of percentages in upside that we have seen and will likely continue to see. We will, along the way have to experience these tens of percentages in downside, though. We're looking at coin symbol KNC here, experiencing some very tremendous upside over the last couple weeks. Ever since the 12th of May from that swing low, this project has increased by 142% in its value. And right now, with that amount of upside in play, we do anticipate, a pullback or retracement is, likely to present itself here with the coin well over doubling in such a short amount of time. It is only fair to anticipate some sort of short-term downside along the way. So moving forward, we are looking for continued support found off of key level $2.40 down below, with this current daily candle opening above it. If we have daily candles opening and closing above this price level, we can confirm that as support, and you can use it to invest your 20% support-based investment ratio. EngineeringRobo members were able to, pick up some KNC at my $1.23 support level back in the middle of May here. We did not find a bullish enough interaction with $1.70. So at the moment, $2.40 is where we are looking for support found. Resistance overhead at $3.37. Watch out for that when we get to it. We can invest 20% at support, 30% when daily candles open and close above the soon-to-be visualized descending trend line here. We have some, very vertical price action in a very short amount of time. So I do think, more data is to be expressed here before we can confidently draw a descending trend line. But 50% can be invested when two of our chosen three robos return to a bullish state. We have the buy for attempting to come into play with today's daily candle. This candle will have to close to confirm this buy suggestion. And once a second robo becomes bullish, we can invest that 50% EngineeringRobo based investment ratio. Looking for an instance back in perhaps January of 2022, where the buy for and golden cross allowed you to experience 256% in upside over the following 101 days. And you weren't suggested to close your position and capitalize on upside until the sell for and heck bearish robos came into play throughout the beginning of May, and you were able to capitalize on 117% ROI, easily doubling your money with EngineeringRobo in just a matter of months. We always go with the flow of crypto and watch out for EngineeringRobo's confirmations in these highly volatile situations. Bitcoin continuing to experience bullish interactions with the top of this $28,422 horizontal level. We are still solidifying support at this level. We would need a few more physical touches with it, in my opinion, to further strengthen its significance. Watch out down below at 25,880 if we do make our way downward and potentially try to re-interact with the swing low printed on the 12th of May when Bitcoin reached as low as roughly $26,000. An interaction with that price, may present itself here yet again, and we will have to see if we can start printing some higher lows. That would be a good sign of the recovery forming. We do have lows here and horizontal levels all the way as low as $18,860 per Bitcoin, $21,815 as well. it is not impossible for us to interact with those price levels before recovering, setting new all-time highs, and interacting with a six-figure target that is soon to be revealed here. In my opinion, we can potentially anticipate sideways similar to May of 2021, all the way into July, just about August here, where we did trade sideways beneath my $34,655 horizontal level, currently overhead as resistance. And so we're just going with the flow of crypto during times of extreme fear here. Technically based on the soon-to-be revealed fear and FOMO zones, we are in the fear zone and are accumulators between $30,000 and $20,000 per Bitcoin. So right now we are, going to be buying these dips with a longer-term uptrend in mind. 20% can be invested at support once that has been determined. 30% will be invested back into Bitcoin once daily candles find themselves above this descending trend line, which we will extend as necessary. And 50% will be invested when EngineeringRobo returns to a bullish state. Accumulate here during times of extreme fear. Go, oh no, when the market is experiencing extreme FOMO, and heavily consider taking some profits around the $184,000 level. That is where we anticipate a far more significant market top to present itself. At this moment, I do see this as another very bullish buying opportunity, perhaps similar to April, March, and May of 2020 there, where prices came from the staggering $6,900 per Bitcoin and then peaked at the even more staggering $69,000 per Bitcoin. This is the third interaction with the fear zone that we've experienced here ever since our most recent FOMO zone interaction, which was roughly 100 years ago, back in the end of 2017 into 2018 there. When we get into the FOMO zone, we do anticipate leaving it. We may, plow to and through it, trade up within it for a period of time, though exiting the FOMO zone is to be expected, and making our way toward that fear zone would be the next move. And then, as I mentioned, since our last FOMO zone interaction, we are now seeing the fear zone for the third time here. And so far, these last previous times have presented very bullish buying opportunities with a longer term uptrend in mind. And in my opinion, I see this as a third example of that. This is a much necessary, retracement, pullback, scary low and sell-off that we perhaps may need here, because we have experienced roughly 10x in upside ever since our most recent fear zone interaction, all the way through 2020 into the end of 2021 there. We've had a very, very, euphoric amount of upside in a very short amount of time. So extended sideways and or brief downside is, to be expected here. What goes up must come down, though, in my opinion, Bitcoin still is, I find it very, very difficult to be bearish on Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in the longer term. Though in the short term, we might just need to get continued to be slapped around a bit. Thank you so much for hearing my analysis. Let me know down below your thoughts on Bitcoin and crypto, what you're doing during times of extreme fear here, and tune in for the next one.